Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. I hope you're all well. I'd like to thank you for joining me here. I'm well. I feel a bit croaky actually this morning, don't know where that's come from. I've only been up about half an hour or so, maybe that's it. Maybe it'll wear off as I start chatting. So yeah, I want to get on with another one of these fall journals, or autumn as it says on the front, using up some of my beautiful pages from the kits that I received last year, and there's a bit of glitter hanging around it. Oh, I know where it's from. Yeah, and I've just got, I'm pretty sure I shared this with you, I don't know. So it was a green file folder, and I put a page, both from Nanine's Easter or fall kits, those pictures, page on the front, page on the back, and nothing else. So what I'm thinking, well, I've got the, it's been a long time, isn't it? But I got the signature ready. I'm really sure I shared the signature with you, but they are all either pages from Nanine, which they nearly all are. That's Amazon paper. Yeah, I think the rest are from Nanine's kits. And I couldn't decide what I wanted to do on the centre of it. And then I found these. These were printed out and trimmed for some reason from last year. I don't know what I was doing with them. I don't know, I think they might be from Junk with Steph, but yeah, they may not. Yeah, and I thought they would be nice, you know, using up on the centre. And I thought I might collage some old book paper behind them. So I've got this Longman's Geographical series. Yeah, so it's old paper, and you can see it is. I like the print, the font, I should say. Get it in here so you can have a look. But it's quite thin, but it feels strongish. Anyway, it's the book I've chosen. So yeah, I thought if I just collaged mainly around the outside and up the spine, and then I thought I might put some of this, which will undo. Oh, this, does it send undone? Yeah. Up the spine as well. Once I've got the book page round. I mean, not a lot of the book page is going to show, I know, but I'll just give it a bit of something, won't it? You know, just hoping to strengthen everything up a little bit without without creating too much bulk, if you see what I mean, because it's going to be a not bulky journal, this one. And I'm thinking I might just, for speed, rather than take this book apart, just pull a couple, I was going to say of pages, but they seem to be fairly well together in the signature. So let's find the centre. Is that it? Yeah. And just pull a few like that. I don't particularly want I just want some text. I don't want the pictures or anything, because it's mostly going to be hidden. So we'll save those really interesting pieces. Just pop it on there, I don't think I'll need any more. And I think for speed I will tear it with my tearing ruler, which is where it should be. So that's a good start to the day, isn't it? So I had a lovely birthday, thank you. I know lots of you spoke to me in the comments, and I've replied to you there, but if for any reason there's anyone who's added one and I haven't got to you yet, or has sent it across the various platforms, thank you. Yes, I had a lovely birthday. And thank you so much for thinking of me and sending me your good wishes. And just, I don't know, create some, because all that's going to be shown, I think, is kind of the edge, isn't it? So yeah, so a couple more. I'm going to be gluey, aren't I? And I didn't bring my wet flannel in with me. So I am about to go and have my COVID jab in an hour or so. That's not fun, is it? But I'm I'm just trying to look on the positive about, you know, at least we get to have it, and we're not paying for it, and you know, all those things. But yeah, my sister and my mum had theirs. Well, mum had hers the other day, my sister had hers a week, or could even be two now, I don't know, ago. And yeah, neither were well, Mum particularly wasn't very well after it. Not ill, but you know, shivers and what have you. So not looking forward to that, because as you know, we're going to close the caravan down. Glue stick there and a glue book there. Wow. Yeah, so I really could do with being, you know, feeling okay. I won't say top form. I've not been top form for a while for that. So here's hoping. Neil's having his at the same time, so yeah, here's hoping we go okay. Yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with this other than just putting some old text down, and like I say, not much of it will be seen. I probably should have gone across that, shouldn't I? Oh, I don't know if I'm brave enough yet to have it upside down. I know I need a cloth. I'll do some biggish pieces as well. Yeah, I was right, I'm sticky already. That didn't take me long, did it? I'll have to get a wet wipe out. Yeah, so I thought I might do this and then, if it's dry enough, sew it in with you. I haven't sewn a signature in with you for a while, have I? And I know there are new people joining us all the time, so yep, I think I might do that. And hope it goes well. You know what it's like on camera. I quite like that side. So yeah, this is second of 4 fall journals that I want to do, so it's going to take 4 to just about use up all the bits and pieces I've got. Look, I really want to use these up this year. And yeah, as you've seen, I've got all these lovely embellishments too, so this will be 2, and yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to the point of filling this one, which should be tomorrow. If we get this signature sorted today, sewn in. Well, I will get it sewn in, it's just I'd like to get it sewn in with you guys. Go across there, that's it. I'm not looking where I'm gluing on the paper and then I forget where it's sticky and where it's not. Oh, I've forgotten how much I like collaging, and yeah, my scrap box is overflowing. I think I told you a couple of videos ago that I've cleared out my a lot of my files and folders, so there are quite a few papers in there that are, you know, clearing out rather than from projects. So there's definitely going to be a let's get some collaging done video on the horizon. Don't want them all to go the right way, really. Let's put it. It's lovely paper to rip, actually. That was quite a nice rip. I enjoyed that. Yeah, I'll have some that way. I suppose overlapping it's good as well, because it's just strengthening it a bit more, isn't it? And it is nice and thin. It's not creating any kind of bulk, just a bit of strength. Yeah, so who can believe the caravan's being closed down? I don't know. We certainly didn't get very much this year, did we? Another year, tomorrow, next summer, another season, another year. Things will be different, hopefully. And we will, yeah, we'll all be fit and healthy, and we'll all spend lots of time doing summery things. Here's me wishing fall here so I could start on the fall videos. And now, yeah, now it's summer. Summer that I'm talking about, contrary person. Don't need many more, do I? Oops. Because I've got a sticky finger and my ruler's hanging off the table. I'm not really doing a very efficient job. I've only got 2 pieces, haven't I? Well, just about. I'll have 2 on there overlapping. Okay, that should do us, I think. Don't know how gluey that page was, so I'll turn it over. Yeah, so I stopped fall to do the Midnight Meadows. I think I'll have another piece in there. Let's not be tight. Project with Tanya's kit, which I thoroughly enjoyed. Just a small project, as you saw. So yeah, we're back on fall now. At least another week. At least. And then you know what's coming. Then it'll be Christmas. Or winter and Christmas, not just Christmas. But yeah, there's a few Christmas ones on the horizon. One more piece. Do we say? Oh no, a piece there as well. Get rid of that before I start tearing on it. Yeah, so we've been doing the Intest Treasure and Friends Facebook group challenge. We've been doing using the book pages for various things, and I've been, all the time I've been making with the book pages, I've been thinking, oh, I can't wait to do some book page collage. And then I think was it this week that Tanya came on and she actually did some collaged pages with hers. I was like, oh gosh, I want to collage. Yeah, that will go there. So I've got my little fix here. Maybe that's where the idea came from. But yeah, I'm having a little fix of collaging, aren't I? And using some book pages. Shall we go that way as well, do you think? No, let's go that way. I don't know why I'm being quite so fussy, because as you saw, very little of it's going to be on show. Oh, I've just spotted that I do need to go right down there, don't I? Because that is going to be on show. Well, I don't, yeah, it is. It might be behind lace, but it'll be on show. So let's go right across with that one and give it some strength. I've got my timer going. I'm trying to keep my eye on it so that I'm not sitting here too long. I think it is working. I haven't had any bad, pains or cramps while I've been doing that, so those little bits are not really what I'm looking for. Just want a strip really across there. I could put a whole strip, couldn't I? Yeah, nobody's going to see the edges. Yeah, I don't really need it that big. Yeah, just want a little bit of strength on that centre spine as well. I think that'll do me. Now, the only thing is it's not necessarily going to be dry, is it, for sewing in? Unless I stop and let it. But I'm going to throw all these bits. Yeah, even that one. Gosh, aren't I doing well? Because I do want to get squared up round here. Right. I mean, the top and the bottom barely show, do they? Any of it barely shows. But we know it's there for strength. Yeah, the middle shows. Could actually go in a little bit and have some of that showing down there, couldn't I? What colour am I going to? I think I'm going to go with brown. And I stitched it round in black. I only want to frame it a little bit. And yeah, there there will be something on the front and back cover anyway, pocket wise, so pocket or tuck wise. So not all of this will show either. These very large mushrooms, aren't they? I kind of need to know where the centre line is of the cover. So I'll put these down sort of evenly-ish. There's a good word. Evenly-ish. Oops. Yeah, so maybe if I just crease it, because No, that's not really helping at all. See if I can do an ever so light pencil line down it. See if that will. I think I needed one of my thicker pencils. Oh no, I think I can see that. Let's get rid of that. I'm running out of room already. Yeah, nearer the middle or nearer the edge, I don't know. About there, I think. And I'm going to art glitter it, just so that I've got less, you know, less drying going on. And I hope I get it in the right place. I know it's a lot of paper to art glitter. Wasteful person that I am. Well, really it's the edges that need a lot. If the edges are down, the middle's got nowhere to go, has it? She says. Hopefully. I suppose I could have done it all, but I don't think it would have made much difference either way. Would have looked nice for now, but it's been hidden. My glue's not coming out too quickly actually, so I'm not really wasting it. Well, none of it's a waste, is it? It's not a waste, it's just you could sometimes do it cheaper, Denise. I'm talking to myself. I'll put that down as if it was going to slide about. Yeah, you can see it's because it's wet, it's folding the wrong way, but it will soon. Yep, it's only going to have the one signature in there as well. Let's have a look at some of this then. Yeah, it's full on, isn't it, with the lace as well, but I think that's what I like. I'm just wondering if to take that frilly edge off it. Let's have a look, because I can always cut another piece and use this for something else. So I decide I don't like it with the frilly edge off. Just making it look the same front and back, although I have to remember there's going to be also a signature in it. Whoops. You need a little bit off the bottom there. You're a bit wild. Let's trim you a little bit. So it'll be like that. Just spotted that, sorry. Just spotted it. Gosh, 20 minutes, where did that go? Collaging, didn't it? Or nearly 20 minutes, I should say. Yeah, that's all that's going to show. It looks nice with that, doesn't it? Yeah, there's not much of it going to show, so I'll put that down like that with some Fabri-Tac, and then obviously my 20 minutes is up, so I'll probably have to stop anyway. Ooh, nice. Let's get a wet one. Whoops. You know, to walk around, so that'll give it 5 minutes hopefully to dry. So we sew the signature in, that's better. Right, watch where you put that wet one. So where are we going? About nearly on the edge of it. Yeah, I've put quite a lot of that on, haven't I? So, and it might need more yet around the edges. Yeah, I think it will. So it definitely needs a little while to dry. Yeah, just the very edge there. Lovely. Don't put your gluey hands on that paper, Denise. Right. So while that's drying, I shall have to decide what colour thread I'm going to put through it. I don't think I've got green. If I've got green, I'd use green, but I think I've got all browns and beiges and a red, which I don't want. Yeah, we'll leave that to glue. What I didn't show you is this. This is what I'm going to put around it. This is where the glitters come from. So it's got the wire top and bottom, and I'm literally just going to wrap it round like a scarf as a closure, rather than, you know, putting closures in there. So it may well be, it will be. There's no two ways about it. There's no maybe. It will be covered in glitter anyway, because that's what this is coming off. Okay, I'm thinking it should be dry now because I've been gone an hour. So yes, it must be dry now. Let's just create a bit of space. Excuse me. And yeah, brown thread was the best I could do. I had black or brown, red or, you know, beigey colours. So yeah, it likes to spring open, so I'm going to have to keep it closed under something. I know I didn't stitch down there. I am going to be putting some lace down there. Whether I put the I'm thinking some black lace, but I might put some more of that. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like anyway. So I don't think I actually told you what the weather was like when I started, did I? So many pages I've got? 2, 3, 4, feels like ages now. 5, 6 since I made this. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11, so it'll have 44. Yeah, I think that's enough for a small a small fall junk journal. So I'm just going to have a look if there's anything. I don't necessarily, you know, I'm not desperate for something, but if there is something that wants to go in, you know, in the middle, I don't want to go through this lot and then think, oh, I wish I'd put that in the middle. Oh, that's nice. I don't remember making that. All that. Gosh. That's just a journal card. Lots of journal cards and pockets. Yeah, some from last year, like I say, so if they look familiar, that could be why. This chappie's got to go in, hasn't he? I think I saved him from last year. I'm not sure, but I think I have. So these are lots of little journal cards that from the kits, Nanine's kits. Now I'm sure I've got in my one of my boxes somewhere. Oh, lovely, another sweet one. A couple of those Tim Holtz like slotted pockets, die cuts. Yeah, I remember making that. I think that's quite stiff actually for the middle. Yeah, yeah, it's usually something like that. I think that's too small. I'm not bothered if I haven't got anything. I just didn't want to come across something and think, oh, I wish I'd put that in. No, I think these are all like little embellishments and things. No, that's okay then. Where else did I have some pieces? I'm sure I saw some earlier. No, must have put them away. A couple more here, look. Postcard and a book page. A couple of these lovely. Now I've put most of my Stamperia bits from this kit onto Etsy now. I just kept 3 little sweet pieces for in here. The rest are on Etsy. You know, just in one little pack if anybody's looking for some. Right. Clips. My brain's not in gear, is it? Oh, maybe they were. I've just spotted a box. Hang on. The lid of this one. So they are sort of woodlandy, but there might be something. They're all fastened up so they won't go in the middle. No, they're not the colour I'm looking for anyway. No. Okay. Poof. I remember making this piece. Do you remember this piece? What do you think that would look like in there? I'm not sure it goes with that colour. I mean, it would be nice to use it up, wouldn't it? Let's see if I've got a more yellowy page that could be in the centre, like that. maybe. I've got a little stray hair that's tickling my nose, driving me nuts. Well, more sort of orangey really, aren't we? Definitely doesn't go with that one. I would like to use it up though, so let's, what did I say? Did I say maybe that one? Is there any reason why I can't swap those round? Don't think so. Right, what am I doing? What am I doing? Let me just move this hair. Right, what do we think to it in there? And is it autumny enough? Mountain gorse. I don't know what. Well, that says February on the back, but I could put something on that, couldn't I? But what about this piece of pink? No, I'm thinking not. Any more in there? They all seem to be Edith Holden-y. No. Okay, we'll go with nothing in the middle. Just wondering if I want to put a, I don't know why I feel like I want something in the middle, but I do. Yeah, craft card envelope maybe, and then we could, are those two stuck together? No. We could hide the strings, which I quite like, and we could just make that a middle. Is it too big? So we could open it down this side. Let's do that now. I was determined, wasn't I, to put something in the middle. Where shall we go? 11.5. Let's try 12 to start with and then see where it ends up. Oh. Yeah, 12's fine, isn't it? So I will just sew it in. Sorry about the banging and the crashing. I'll sew it in by its this bit and seal it shut. Yeah, and then it can be a, yeah, it can be an open pocket there like that, and we'll have a, yeah, we'll have something going in it. So do I want a divot out of the front? I think I do. Let's do it while it's easy to get at. Oh, round and round the garden. Yeah, lovely. And do I want to ink it? I don't think no, I'll wait and see. It's that lovely craft card all the way through, so you're going in like that. Okay. Are all the other pieces nice and, get that lovely metal ruler that I've finally found again. And just make sure, it's just got a little bit of weight to it when you tap them down. It, yeah. And then we want that in the middle. Yes. It's been a while since I've done one of these on film, hasn't it? That's why I thought maybe it would be a good time to do one. Was that glaring at you? Or showing you my face? There we go. Yeah, I think that front and back cover goes nice with those. Right, did you notice what I was doing wrong? Told you it's been a long time. It needs to be, although that was the thing I always used to do. That was my go-to error. Was sewing the signature to itself and not to the cover. I did it no end of times. I'm sure there'll come a time when I'll do it again. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold that. Hold it with that a little bit, I think. Yeah. Yeah. And I didn't thread my needle. So did I tell you about the weather? I think I just said to you I didn't tell you, and then I didn't tell you. Gosh, I've got a terrible memory. I don't know, but it's a beautiful sunny day, but it's cool when you go outside. And Neil is downstairs carving my pumpkin as we speak, so I should, when I've done, I should be going down to a carved pumpkin. That will be nice. Then there'll be a hunt for candles, won't there, to put inside it. Oh. it, through we go. So I'm doing the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. Sorry, I don't know. For those of you that are new, I simply lined everything up where I wanted it to be. Make sure it's the right way up in your book. Big clips over everything. And then with your awl, depending on where you want the strings to finish. So if you want them on the inside, which is what I'm going to have, so tie them in a bow or whatever charms dangle from them. You start from the inside and go out. So you can punch all 3 holes at once, or you can do them one at a time like I do. I like to punch a hole and get my needle through it before everything, you know, becomes either smaller or migrates. So I can go quite a long way down because I've got that envelope which is quite big in there. I also always push it through a little bit more with my awl because it gets bigger the further down it you go. On this one I tend to take, try and keep it as close as you can. Take this one out and put my needle through as quick as possible, and then nothing has time, she says. I moved it myself then. Nothing has time to move about. Only it did because you wiggled it. Let me go back through and see what I've done. I'm maybe a little bit close to the camera for you to, you know, get a good view. I don't know. Right, we'll try that again. So as that's going down, I'm just following it with that. That's it, and it went straight through, look. It's as if you're going in the same direction instead of taking a right or left turn when you get in there. And I always find that one the hardest, apart from coming back through the middle. So we've gone through, outside, back at the bottom, and then again at the top for a 3-hole. We're going out again. That's the 3 holes. We will still end up in the middle because we're going to go back through that middle hole. Okay, so down a little bit. Try and keep the book where it was. Find the hole and just thread it through. Nice and tight. Now this one we want back through this middle hole, but we want to try and not split this here, which is very easy to do, especially if you've got a sharpish needle. It's very easy to go back through the thread that's already there, and that will stop it tightening up well. We're going through easy. Sometimes it goes through easy, sometimes not so. Let's just see. It's quite a big hole there by the looks of it. So, oh yeah, we've gone straight through. Super. So if you pull one and it doesn't pull them both, you haven't gone, that's it, I haven't gone through the thread. And then you want 1 thread either side of that centre piece, and then you can hook them round and pull them fairly tight, not too tight. I'm not going to do a really big knot this time either. Oh, not too tight, but tighter than that. I should have turned it over and looked, shouldn't I? Now the thing about using the waxed thread is I always find it's quite easy to undo if I've knotted it and made a mistake like that, like not checking it was all through. Right, let's check. Yeah, that's better. It still needs a bit more, I think. Was it that one? Which one is it that needs pulling? That one. That's it. Pull it tight and then tie it tight, but not too tight. Yeah, that's better. Now it's laying nice and flat without pulling holes in your papers. Now I have been doing 2 knots in it for security, but it's been making quite a big hole there. So I think, will I just leave it at the one? I might just leave it at the one and put a tiny blob of glitter on it to stop it moving. Of course I'll have to wait a few minutes for it to dry, but that's not a problem. I will have a drink of my tea. I'll just turn the camera off a minute while it does. Okay, it has literally only been 2 minutes because I'm thinking I'm going to glue this down closed anyway, so the scissors are not what I want. Yeah, a little bit of glue in the edge there will be fine. So I might even put, because that's soaked in, I might put a bit on this side, just so it doesn't slip, because I'm going to close this down, aren't I, all the way along there. Now I will mat something over the top once it's dry. at some point soon, because this is going to be our open pocket in the middle. Yeah, that's it. So that's not going to leak through onto anything. And then we can make sure it all lays down nice and flat. Like I say, I'm going to put some lace over that probably at the end of this video, and then we'll concentrate on getting it flat. Oops. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got. Like I say, we're going to put something on there, pocket or a tuck or something. Lots of oranges in this one. I think the other one was very red. I can't remember exactly, but yeah, lots of tawny brown oranges. Lovely. Yeah, some plainish pages as well for putting, not plain, but you know, for putting pockets and things on. Like that's not plain, so you know, if I put a pocket on, you're hiding most of the image, whereas some of the others, although they're beautiful, you know, like this, a pocket isn't going to make me feel like I'm losing something from the page. Yeah, I think that's ready to go. So a plain one at the front as well. I noticed that was plain. Got a plain page there. We need to map something onto that. Okay, so let's get this box out next then, and remind me as much as anybody. Shall I stand that under something? Yeah. Try and train it a little bit. What I've got. So these will, I mean, that could be a pocket. Herbs grown in the Priory Country Garden. And chamomile, yeah, might make a nice pocket that actually. I know it's a what's that, a file tab thing. Like these little tiny ones all need to be in a pile on their own really. So tags, how tiny? Yeah, small as that I think. Yeah, we'll keep those all separate because they are either embellishments or envelope fillers, or that Tim Holtz that I was talking about. That's a pocket. So we're calling pockets there, are we? Pockets and tags. That's a pocket. They need embellishing, but still. If I've got a pile of pockets, I'll go through and put pockets in first, and then do the tags afterwards. I mean, there's lots of tags here, so I can't imagine, touch wood, I have to make many tags, but you never know. Pocket or tag. You call it a tag for now. If I feel that I'm short of pockets, I'll go back through and pull it out. I'm not short of anything by the looks of it, am I? Oh yes, I remember making that. That was for behind it, wasn't it? And didn't I do an orange one in the other one? Yeah, remember that now. These little teeny tiny ones. A nice little cluster. Tuck spot on. Some such thing. Ooh, you're big. Let's put the big ones down here. That's a nice pocket. Ah, right. We'll have a look at those. That's a big one, that's a big one. See if they... Oh, they're going. I was going to say the front, but they're going to cover it all, aren't they? So not the front. I only really want something smallish. Where did the cluster go? Oh, and then I've got embellishments. I've got all sorts in here. Let's put them to one side. Little fillers, embellishments over there. Embellishments, embellishments. Yeah, plenty of tags and journal cards. What's... Oh, one of you come undone. Oh, no. Page edge decoration. Fillers. You're an envelope. Look, that would have gone in the middle. Decoration. Right. I'm nearly at the bottom. Sorry. I need to get in my head what I've got to play with. Kindness is contagious. On that little book. And then I've got a dangle, which I think I was going to put on the other one, but... So, let's put them in sideways on. those big ones. Those are all my pockets there. And tags this way. Was that going to work? Are you going to stay like that? Teeny tiny fillers at that end. We'll see. I'm going to put these in here with this. What is that? Is that something I've made? No, it's full of something. So these are all embellishments as well. Let's put them all in there. So this is the embellishing box. Put those over the side. Right, I might get these pockets out actually, so we'll start with the pockets. You all stay put. Move you over there. Okay. So maybe that back page at the back that was just the plain paper, maybe that would be a good place for one of these. Perhaps that one, because it opens that way. I want something in it. Bring them back. So something quite big. Too wide, too tall. So what have we got? What have we got biggish here? That lovely owl. He will go in, definitely. I think he's about the biggest, isn't he? Yep, so we'll put him in, and it might end up with, depends how full I get it, it might end up with some paper as well. Oh, he needs some paper on the back. That's not journaling, is it? Right. What have we got? No, that's the wrong one. Yes, that's what I want. So these are like book page. Yep, that'll do. You know, books, as in the plain pages when I take a book apart. No, I think I'll have it all covered. And yeah, you get nice coloured pages and nice textured pages. Okay, so I think we've got a bit of a plan. We'll see which pockets fit where in this one, because my next fall journal is going to be a kit. I think I'm going to do a kit one next, and yeah, it should have a lot of its own. We'll go right on the edge. Yeah. A lot of its own ephemera, I would think. I can't remember. Can't for the life of me remember. I have to go back through my files now. I'm wondering if I could just tear that. Yep. And I'm wondering about just folding that. Oh, not that much. Do it that way first. Folding it over and having a little flap, bit of extra on the back since it's. Oh, how strange. Such nice paper. Maybe I didn't glue right up to there. Let's try it again. Yeah, rather than cut that tiny bit off, it'd be nice to keep it. Okay, you're glued. Don't stick to yourself now. Thought I saw some glue somewhere. How did that happen? Well, that is just bizarre, isn't it? Why don't you want to stick on there? I don't know, but it doesn't. Stick down. You'll stick to there. Why won't you stick to the card? You're going to? Yes, that's better. We got there. I'll give it a little bit of ink. I've got a tiny bit of. I suppose it's red as long as I don't see the polka dots. Polka dots. Have I been a bit rough with this, or was that already ripped? There we go. Was I doing the inside? I think I was. Yeah, I mean that would easily tear off if whoever gets it doesn't like it, but yeah. The grungy maker in me likes that little bit of extra. Whether it gets ripped going in and out there is another thing. Could even add something to it and make it like a booklet piece. But for now, I'll just put it in. I'm sure it'll be fine. I think I've got all the glue off it. And close the policy closure. Oh, Yeah, it does just go around that one. I was thinking, should it go around here as well, but it doesn't. Go on, round you go. And we'll put it in here. We got there. Yes, I need to stencil around the edge of that page because it is far too clean. Pristine. Let me just grab a piece of paper to put under as I'm doing it. It's only the edges it needs, but it needs a little bit of something. Just a little bit of swirly. I've got the brush. Let me just drag my trolley over, that's it. And we'll just have all the lids off that glue. Dab it on there. I'll just have some. Why won't that go in there? That's it. Some swirl around the edge. That's as much as it's going to need just to. Yes, you didn't have your book under there, your page under there, Denise. Oops. I would think that's enough, yeah. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, but it is quite plain for me to see. It's definitely there. So, oh, I needed some down there, didn't I? I'm going to go in there. Let's see. It should do. Oops. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so that'll be nice having a big piece in here and a big piece in the middle. I think what I'll have to do. Oh, forgot about that, didn't I? I did that with the other one as well. Never mind, it's got to go down. I'm just wondering if to Fabri-Tac it now. I'll just put a lot of this on. It'll just go soggy with the Fabri-Tac, won't it? Oh, what a shame. Never mind. I had fun doing it, didn't I? I had fun making it. And it's going to be a lovely chunky piece in the back of the journal. Oh dear. See, the time goes so quickly, doesn't it, when I'm filming? Now, I know I didn't stop it when I stopped, but I was literally only 2 minutes waiting for that glue, and then I decided it didn't matter. So, yeah, I'm guessing I must have nearly been on 40 minutes now. So, I will just give it a couple more minutes and get another something in the front. I was looking for something to rub on there, then I can't find a cloth. Should have left that open just to rub in there. I think it's down though. It seems to be. Just put a little bit under here where I've just kind of pulled at it to get that open. I can't see if anything's coming out. Probably loads. Yeah, it was. But that's better than none. Did I pull it there? No, it's fine there. Okay, so I'll leave that card out for a minute while that dries. I won't mess with it anymore. See if I can find something to put in the front before we call it a video, and then next time it will just be filling it. What did I do with all those pockets? I had them here. Don't lose him. Right, so I want something substantial-ish, or that. Oh, I wonder if that would be nice in the front cover with those. I know it's green. I could brown it down a little bit, couldn't I? I mean, there are still greens around, as you can see here in fall or autumn. It's not, everything's not completely dead. It's just the colours change from, you know, bright green and all green to some reds, golds and browns. And I think the pops of greens are quite nice, aren't they? The question is, do I like it on there with those mushrooms behind? I don't think I do. Let's just see. Yes, it might be better somewhere like that with all those. I like it on there. Let's have a quick look and make sure there isn't something else with lots of green that I want it on that side. Oh, excuse me, that was my cup of coffee coming back. Yeah, I'm going to put that on there. Okay, so we've got 2 pieces in anyway, ready to make a start for next time I come on. So we should be able to just sit down and get putting some pockets in. I will, before I come on again, I'll have a quick dig, because I'm going to film again this afternoon, I hope. A quick dig in my ephemera box just to see if there's anything that I particularly want on the front and the back with those mushrooms. If not, we'll have a think about making something for there. That's nice. So there's still plenty of journaling under there, isn't there? But it will have a nice tag to go in it. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what we've got so far. It's getting quite chunky now. Like I say, I will put some lace down there before I come back to you tomorrow. Yeah, it feels nice. And then yeah, we'll get a lot of pockets and some embellishing done. Okay, hope you have a lovely day, and yeah, I'd love to see you back joining me tomorrow. Yeah, it should be, in theory, it should be Tuesday tomorrow, I hope. And then Wednesday, no video, and I'll be back Thursday. So yeah, let me know what you think. Chat to me in the comments. Thumbs up would be fab. But see you soon. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.